ever pondered the possibility of life on Mars? As we gaze into the vast cosmos, our curiosity is piqued by the red speck in our celestial neighborhood, Mars. For centuries, this distant planet has captivated our imagination, inspired our science fiction, and challenged our scientific prowess. From the moment we first turned our telescopes toward the stars, Mars has been an irresistible enigma, a tantalizing mystery waiting to be unraveled. Mars, the fourth planet from the Sun, named after the Roman god of war, is often called the Red Planet because of its reddish appearance, a result of iron oxide or rust on its surface. But it's not just the color that has fascinated us, it's the possibility, the potential, the promise that Mars might once have harbored life and might still do so today. Over the past half-century, we've sent numerous missions to Mars, robotic emissaries tasked with probing its secrets. From the Mariner missions of the 60s and 70s to the Mars rovers of the 21st century, each expedition has brought us one step closer to understanding our enigmatic neighbor. We've discovered evidence of ancient rivers and lakes, the essential building blocks of life as we know it. We've discovered that Mars has a day-night cycle similar to that of Earth's, and seasons that change just as ours do. But does life exist on Mars? The answer is still elusive. Some findings suggest the presence of microbial life in the planet's distant past, while others point to the possibility of subsurface liquid water, a potential habitat for life. However, conclusive evidence remains just out of our reach. Yet we continue to explore, to question, to probe. The lure of the unknown, the thrill of discovery, and the dream of expanding the boundaries of human knowledge and experience drive us forward. As we continue to unravel the mysteries of Mars, the potential for human habitation becomes increasingly tantalizing. The question remains, could Mars be the next frontier for human colonization? Imagine embarking on a journey, not to a different country, but to a whole new planet. Picture this. You're on a spaceship hurtling through the vast emptiness of space, surrounded by a dazzling array of stars. Your destination? Mars, the red planet. Mars is no hop, skip, and a jump away. Located approximately 48 million miles from Earth, this journey is far from a weekend getaway. Even at the speed of light, it would take about 4 minutes to get there. But alas, our current technology doesn't permit us to travel at light speed. We're looking at around 7 to 9 months of travel time depending on the alignment of Earth and Mars. Now, let's not sugarcoat it. This isn't a pleasure cruise. The journey to Mars is fraught with challenges. We're talking about prolonged exposure to radiation, potential muscle and bone loss due to microgravity, not to mention the psychological impact of being cooped up in a spaceship for months on end. But don't fret, because our scientists and engineers are on it. Technological advancements are paving the way for this audacious journey. We've got spacecrafts being designed with radiation shielding and exercise equipment to combat the physical toll of space travel. And let's not forget about the importance of maintaining mental health. Spaceships are being equipped with virtual reality systems to help astronauts feel more at home, even millions of miles away. But the journey is only half the battle. Once the spacecraft lands, the astronauts will have to face the harsh Martian environment. With temperatures dropping to as low as 128 degrees below zero and dust storms that can last for months, Mars is far from hospitable. So buckle up, the voyage to Mars isn't for the faint of heart. It's a daring adventure, a testament to human ingenuity and resilience. And remember, this isn't just a trip to another planet. It's a step towards the future, a leap into the unknown. Upon arrival, the real challenge begins, surviving and colonizing Mars. Surviving on Mars is no easy feat. Imagine the coldest winter night you've ever experienced. Then multiply that chill by 1,000. That's the kind of cold we're dealing with on Mars. Average temperatures hover around negative 80 degrees Fahrenheit, dropping even further during the Martian night. Add in a thin atmosphere, about 1% the density of Earth's, and you got a recipe for a hostile environment. But you may ask, what about water? Here's where it gets interesting. Mars does have water, but it's mostly locked up in polar ice caps and in the form of permafrost under the surface. It's not as easily accessible as turning on a tap, but it's there. Now let's talk about the elephant in the room, radiation. Mars lacks a global magnetic field to deflect solar radiation. and its thin atmosphere offers little protection. This means any future Mars dwellers may have to deal with an increased risk of cancer and other health issues. Sounds grim, doesn't it? But don't write off your Martian dreams just yet. We humans are ingenious creatures, and we already have a few tricks up our sleeves. Advanced technology and innovative solutions are key. Think habitats insulated and heated to combat the cold, and pressurized to simulate Earth's atmospheric pressure. To tackle the water issue, we could use technology to extract it from the ice caps and permafrost, or even generate it from the Martian atmosphere. As for radiation, well, that's a tougher nut to crack. But potential solutions include living underground or using materials like water, specialized plastics, or Martian soil itself to shield habitats and spacesuits from harmful rays. Survival on Mars isn't just about living, it's about thriving. It's about creating a self-sustaining ecosystem where we can grow food, recycle waste, and even produce oxygen. It's about turning a barren, inhospitable world into a second home for humanity. Survival, however, is just the first step. The ultimate goal is colonization. Colonizing Mars, a concept straight out of science fiction, yet within our reach. It sounds like a plot from a blockbuster movie, doesn't it? But let's delve into the realm of reality, where scientists and space explorers are working tirelessly to transform this seemingly far-fetched idea into a tangible future. The feasibility of colonizing Mars isn't just a question of if, but more of a when. With the progress we've made in space technology and our understanding of the red planet, we're edging closer to making Mars our second home. But how exactly do we plan to do this? One of the crucial steps is terraforming Mars, a process that involves transforming the Martian environment to make it habitable for humans. This includes altering the planet's temperature, atmosphere, topography, and ecology. A daunting task indeed, but one that scientists believe could be achieved through advances in technology and a collective will to explore the unknown. Now, you might be wondering, what resources could Mars possibly offer to aid in its colonization? Well, Mars is more resource-rich than you might think. The planet's regolith, or surface material for example, could be used to make bricks for construction. It's also believed that Mars holds vast reserves of water ice, which could be melted for drinking water or split into hydrogen and oxygen for rocket fuel and breathable air. Moreover, Mars's carbon dioxide-rich atmosphere could potentially be harnessed to create a greenhouse effect, warming the planet and perhaps even supporting the growth of plants. Imagine that, a Martian garden. However, colonizing Mars isn't just about survival, it's about thriving, about creating a sustainable civilization that's not just an outpost but a home. It's about pushing the boundaries of human potential and redefining what it means to be a species of explorers. Colonizing Mars may be one of the greatest challenges humanity has ever faced, but it's a challenge we're ready to take on. So buckle up, folks. The journey to our second home is just beginning. The journey to Mars is more than just a sci-fi dream. We've traveled the cosmos, delved into the challenges of surviving the harsh Martian environment, and envisioned the first steps of a thriving colony on this red planet. The future of Mars exploration is brighter than ever. With plans for more robotic missions, manned expeditions, and eventual colonization, we're not just dreaming of a life on Mars, we're actively working towards it. This isn't just about surviving on a new frontier, it's about pioneering an era of interplanetary civilization. It's about pushing the boundaries of human capabilities, about fostering innovation and resilience. Imagine it, a day when Earth is no longer our only home, but one of many in our celestial neighborhood. Mars, the red planet, could one day become our second home. The journey is long, the challenges are many, but the human spirit is ready